Hey guys, what's up? Instigator92 here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of a different video, bit of some news. So we're going to take a look at a couple things here from Twitter. One is going to be a piece of Halo related news and the other Gears of War. So with all that said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it here. Starting out, we have the Fanta promotion that Xbox is doing. And in particular, this is the Halo related promotional material that they have. As we can see here, let me make it a little bit larger so it's easier for you guys to see. They have a skin here that is clearly Fanta inspired. You know, it's got the blue, yellow, and orange from the cans that they have. Not a very good looking armor, and to be honest, it's very cringy. On top of that, I do have some thoughts. You know, why are we getting this skin in a campaign-only game? Like, this is very lore-breaking, very, like, just completely takes you out of what's going on. It's just like, why is that even there? Like, if I was playing co-op with someone, like, I would be like, dude, take that shit off. So, this is a very weird piece of promotional material that they're doing. I'm not going to participate in it. I absolutely do not want this. And if they're doing something like this, I think there's chances that there's probably going to be other skins inside Halo CE. Whether there's a shop or not, I don't know. I don't think there will be a shop. It wouldn't make sense. That'd be quite the way to lose a lot of people and make a lot of people very upset. But if they're going to do something like this, instead of, as far as like, you know, having skins, instead of this right here, I think they should be doing something with like maybe different versions of Master Chief's armor from over the years, you know, from the different games. Now, it might look a little wonky on Unreal Engine 5, but I think some of those would be a little bit more, it'd be a safer form of customization, because you're still keeping it canonically, this is Chief, but you're not doing something so giddy and like colorful and cringy here. So this is not one of Microsoft's better ones. So maybe if they did something with Monster with like the Black Chief armor, like in Halo CE, but maybe a green visor, I think that's a little bit easier to pass off. Or like with Mountain Dew, where maybe like you got Chief with a visor that has like the Mountain Dew on it or something, but maybe it's like green or gold and it's got the sweat. That I think you could pass off a little bit easier, kind of like they did with Halo Infinite. Those were options for anyone that remembers the Halo 3 throwback event that they had. I'm not sure what to say about this, so it sticks out like a sore thumb. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing I want to take a look at, and this is the Gears of War related portion. So June 7th is going to be the Xbox Showcase, if you didn't know already. And immediately after that, we're going to have a Gears of War E-Day Direct. Now, this is something that's going to be pretty exciting. I've been a big Gears fan. For me, I've always been Halo first, Gears second, and those are always my big two. So, when this comes out on June 7th, I'm very much going to be tuned in. I'll probably even be streaming maybe the Showcase and definitely the Gears of War E-Day Direct. So here they've got a little bit more information. Let's see, I'll take a look at the article here. It says it's time for another look at the future of gaming. Xbox Game Showcase 2026 will air on Sunday, June 7th, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific or 1 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. UK time. It will be followed immediately by a deep dive into the return of one of Xbox's most legendary franchises in the form of Gears of War E-Day Direct. We'll begin the day with our annual Xbox Game Showcase, including first gameplay looks and huge news on upcoming titles from our first-party studios across the Xbox family, as well as our third-party partners around the globe, from the biggest franchises to soon-to-be indie darlings. Immediately following Showcase, we'll go even deeper on one of the games coming later this year, directly from the team behind the Gears of War franchise, the Coalition Studio. Gears of War E-Day Direct will take players into the start of Emergence Day, offering new details, gameplay, and insights about the hugely anticipated origin story to the Gears of War saga. So I am going to be very excited for that. I hope we get to see a combination of some campaign, something to kind of really show the gameplay off, and maybe some new things that they're doing, but especially with the lore. And then I would actually very much love to see a little bit of multiplayer. With them going to Gears E-Day and talking about, especially when they had the trailer from a couple of years ago, you know, kind of going taking Gears back to its roots. I'm really hoping that we get like a Gears 2, maybe a Gears 3 style of gameplay. Oh my god, like, could you imagine that, playing Guardian on Gears of War again when Guardian was at its peak? That seems like it'd be a real fun time, and they have the times here. The one that is going to be for me, it's going to be this Eastern time right here, because I'm in the US. So this is going to be Eastern time, 1 p.m. So for me, if you're Central like me, you're going to be at noon, and then figure it out from there. The rest of these times are some other countries and time zones. So look up the one that's appropriate for you, figure out what the time is, set your alarms or your notifications on your calendar. Alright, so that about wraps up kind of a couple of the things that I wanted to look at. I do appreciate everyone stopping by and making it to the end of the video, if you did. And as always, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and click that notification bell. I do go live with streams Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you click that notification bell, you will be notified when I go live, and anytime I put out videos like this. I also have a goal. I want to try to get to 500 subscribers this year. So let's see if we can make that happen before the end, going into 2027. So I have nothing else that I want to cover here. No updates for the channel right now. So with all that said, catch you guys on the next one.